Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 2 of stage number 2, Open Qualifiers number 2, round of 32. A lot of rounds there. We are back. We are through map, ban, pick, hero select, and we're jumping into the game. What more can you ask for? Take it away from here, audio.
Absolutely. As we're running into this map, it'll be DGenZ once again lining up on the defending side to start us off. A bit of a different comp here as we see them come out with Hisoka on the Sage rather than the Raze. However, the rest of the lineup will stay the same. And on the other side, we have Pendulum, who instead of the Omen this time is going to come out on the Astra. So not a hero I've personally casted a whole lot of, but it will be very fun to see her utilized in this game and see what Finality can pull out with the new hero in tow.
I love it. They're trying to shake things up a little bit, cause a little bit of chaos. Astra, we've been seeing a lot of play in the NA region. If some of you follow our own OCE team over there in Sonics, they love the Astra pickup with a Viper combination, and it's kind of rocking NA's tier 2 world at the moment. So I would love to see what Pendulum can pull off with this Astra, because it's so versatile. Smokes, stuns, pulls, you have it all. I mean, what else do you need?
Yeah, a hero that you mentioned there, which agent, sorry, that I'm like have been surprised not to see so far is the Viper, as you say. Still just as busted as the 2.06 patch intended. She hasn't seen any play here today. As we see this pistol round coming through, Mythical NZ, Pendulum, and Captain Max just cleaning up on that round in particular, managing to pick up all the kills there. Hisoka and Osakai, but it was just over so quickly.
And, well, I said it. I'm no longer afraid. Finality pick up the round that they needed, and they needed it desperately to get into that rhythm. They were aggressive, great utility usage, great flashes, and they stormed the site and they got the round, and that's what we need to see more of coming into this round. Unless they want to shake things up a little bit and kind of catch their opponents off guard, but this confidence is what we need.
Alarm bot out.
Certainly so. I mean, we'll see a Finality setting up. It's just going to be a split across the map here as far as the attacking side goes. Just watching for any aggression from the defenders here. Of course, as we mentioned, it's now the Sage, not the Raze here. So one less duelist is going to mean a little bit less sort of facing power when it comes to the early phases of the defending rounds. But yeah. It is just going to be a slow sort of hold here. In terms of the just talk a little bit in terms of the guns. Finality has picked up full heavy armor and specters coming forward into this one. We do see 3 specters on the side of DGenZ as well. However, we have Levi and Weak Source both with the shotguns in hand, and we'll see if Weak Source can get anything done with this Bucky. That's one onto a Leto. Pendulum will pick out that kill onto Weak Source there in the end. So we'll just the one.
That was,
and now the
that could have been disastrous. And now,
yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
we see Osaki's going to be watching up from heaven, raining down what he can to help his team out. As 4 versus 4, they're trying to get a little bit of rotation in. Levi wants to go, but he's afraid. What's waiting for him? Mythical cannot find the kills as Hisoka gets onto sight. Now they're kind of cutting him off here. We might see Levi. He doesn't find the kill from behind. Captain Max is finding all the kills, however, on sight, raining from heaven. I mean, that's the new hell, killing everyone, sending them to the darkest pits of despair as they now get themselves a 2-0 victory. And once again, they're ahead in the first half. They know how to start these matches strong.
Yeah, winning the pistol, winning the bonus, and now it'll be, again, Spectres and heavy armor for everybody coming forward into this round. Leto looking like he might just grab the light armor, and Mythical NZ, in fact, maybe not grabbing the gun, or Pendulum, in fact, not taking a gun for himself, just grabbing a ghost. But yeah, it'll be up against just the sheriffs on the defending side. So looking pretty likely that Finality will take this round going forward as well.
I don't know, I'm afraid of sheriffs. I've seen enough rounds become ridiculous when sheriffs have been in play, and Osaka, he's got to be looking for it. He gets spotted out, but he shoots at the turret, which gives the opponents the chance to come around against him. Levi shoots some legs, but legs, unfortunately, is not enough for you to secure the chicken dinner. And now we're going to see 3v5.
Yeah, this is another thing to point out as well was Osakai was playing Brimstone in the previous map, whereas Weak Source was the one on the Reyna. However, it seems they've swapped at least the role for going forward into this map. Perhaps Osakai not as confident on the Omen pick, whereas Reyna a bit more universal as far as the value that you can get out of her.
Ooh, Polyrap finds himself one of the sheriff, but cannot find any more as he gets caught with his pants down behind the boxes, as now the plant is going down. Both players here in the smokes. One comes out, gets killed. The other one falls underneath that darkness, and Hisoka is all alone. He's unable to get the kill. He did get a headshot, but it's just not enough with a low fire-powered weapon there, and they're going to be able to get away relatively unscratched. They did lose 2, but their weaponry is going to be through the roof if they ever decide to buy up. They got plenty of money stored in that bank.
Yeah, pretty easy pickings there from Finality. Again, just the gun diff going into that round was palpable, and yeah, definitely demonstrated across the board there. As we'll see now coming forward into this round, it'll be maybe potentially the shoe on the other foot. We've got rifles in the hands of everybody on DGenZ, whereas we still have the 3 Spectres and Captain Max with the ultimate in hand.
Levi's on the hunt. He's going to shut down his opposition and cannot find the spray on any more. Weak Source says unable to get the kill and find Mythical. It's just going to heal all that up with Hisoka left on the point. Scared, sad, but finds himself one. He's cheering up out of the middle of nowhere. He gets his 2nd and 3rd. This man is on fire with the help of his teammate, and they find themselves the first round. So, that Sage, Battle Sage, is what we like to see.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up there that Hisoka was he was 6 out of 7 on the ultimate there with 4 people coming into the site, and if he just needed to get the 1 kill and then could potentially run down long and grab a res or yeah, pull back one of the players from the grave there, but not needed in the end as he just takes matters into his own hands, picks up the triple kill with the Phantom in the end, and that's going to be the first round for DGenZ into this match. Now, Finality will come into this round with 4 guns. Levi, on the other hand, will need to grab this ult first, but now we'll have just the ultimate in hand.
We hear the dagger's been thrown out by DGenZ, and a quick rotate. They suspect something's going on at C. They've got not a lot of information, but they've already called this play correctly. They're going to have 5 here ready for this. This might catch Finality off guard with the amount of bodies going to be able to throw at this point. They're now coming on. They're going to check up high, get rid of that turret, and they're taking a lot of damage, however. They've spent too much time working on that utility, and it's going to fall. Polyrap gets his 2nd for the round. He's looking for his 3rd. He cannot find it, however. Finality are finding the kills. Hisoka's going to shut down the momentum, and now it's 2 versus 2. This is crazy with the wrap coming from Weak Source, trying to get behind. Hisoka's went for it. They do have a resurrection, but there's no bodies around for him to be able to get it.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, Weak Source with the final spray through the corner of the wall there to pick up the kill there onto that was Mythical that was sitting at the back of sight. Now there's just Pendulum and Weak Source, the 2 smoker players, and Pendulum strong there with the swing out, the 1 tap to the head. Weak Source goes down, and that is going to be another round going the way of Finality. 4-1 now, and that's yeah, a bit of a difference from last map where they lost the one attacking side, and the rest of the half was just written off after that.
Yeah, and they just kind of crumbled, and I feel like we're seeing an entirely different Finality here. You know, they're thrown in both aggressive strategies, great utility usage, but at times they're playing completely defensive and passive. You know, we're seeing the game being played their way, and we've talked about this. If they play their way, they win rounds. And we need to see DGenZ try and break this momentum, either do some wacky plays, which they had 4 on site, and could almost capitalize completely. And we'll get back to that Weak Source. It's going to be holding points. He gets 1. He turns at the unfortunate moment, and now the rest of his team, however, is dying in the back. With Levi, he's hiding in the smoke. He's waiting to fight. The plant is going down, and the retake is about to come.
Finality hitting the gas to get onto that side. It was yeah, just blazing the trail through onto the site very quickly, gets the plant down, and just eviscerates what little presence there was from the defenders on A site. And now it'll just be Osakai versus Pendulum and Zyphex. We've got Pendulum sitting down and long. Not really either player sitting too close. They do have the Astra utility and Zyphex's Killjoy utility, so there's a little bit of an easier post-plant situation as far as the attackers are concerned, and with that 2nd tab, Osakai will be vanquished. 5-1 now for Finality, and the econ on the side of DGenZ is going to be looking a little rough coming into this next round.
Unfortunately for Hisoka there, I mean not Hisoka, sorry, Osaka, you're up against an Astra that'll pull you off the bomb and a Killjoy that will kill you on the bomb. There was not much you could do. Unfortunately the round was lost, but unfortunately he didn't discern that and try to go for it. I respect heroic plays, but in that situation the utility is just too strong in the opposition. You either need to get aggressive and shut them down fast, or you save in that round, and we're going to see them going into an eco round with not much here, and Levi is being aggressive. He misses the first 2 right clicks. He's got to reload. He's not going to get punished from that because Captain Mac cannot find the shots, and they're going to fall off, causing a little bit of confusion. That's a weak sauce to get quite aggressive here.
Yeah, it's I mean, no damage done to either side yet. Other than now, where Mythical NZ goes down very low, but manages to kill weak sauce in the end. Will fully heal up from that in the end as well. So it will now be the push coming through onto A with this first pick coming out. It's now just going to be full initiate again, putting the pedal to the metal.
Polyrat trying to be the predator in the smoke there, but gets sprayed down from Mythical. He wasn't taking chances. He was ready to lose some of that money of his bullets and buy up some bullets the next round. And the lockdown's going to be used to great effect. Osake trying to get rid of that turret with a Marshal. It's not going to work out too well for you, and they just spray through the wall. Hisoka here all alone up in heaven with the Sheriff. Maybe looking to find a sneaky little return kills, but they know where he is now. He is going to fall, and a beautiful round from Finality.
Absolutely flawless. Yeah, that's a good one there coming through from Finality. Just using the guns to their advantage, using the positioning to their advantage, and not losing anybody there in the end. Mythical NZ going low a couple of times, but it's managing to hold strong on the attacking side. Now we have some money back in the hands of DGenZ. We'll see Levi is going to pick up the operator for the first time on this defending map. So we'll see if he gets anything done here. It does look like it's going to be another really quick A push here from Finality. So not going to be anywhere near Levi. He's going to be using that op to retake, if anything.
Polyrap, he hears all the sound effects, he lets his teammates know, and you can see him panicking here, but he gets one! I don't know if he's panicking, but instantly traded out. They still have 2 more bodies on the site, because they wrapped fast, and they've already got the site secured. There's no one on the lurk, but they don't know that. They've got the Osaka kind of keeping an eye on the back lines. But Zyphex, he's going to move forward. Weaksauce finds himself another. The defense is holding strong! Hisoka is holding strong, and Hisoka gets 3! Beautiful there.
Yeah, Weak Sauce picks up the first, Hisoka cleans up the rest. 3 kills for the Sage there, and that's another resurrect already for the defending side. Now, looking a little bit better here for DGenZ. Levi, of course, manages to keep the operator, not anywhere near the combat, didn't need to be in the end. But yeah, so we'll see if anything changes coming into this round, especially now that we have a bit stronger guns, we have a few, potentially a little bit of dissension in Finality after a round of where potentially it really felt like it should have gone their way.
It looks like we've just jumped into a break, so all of you can look at our pretty faces while we go into a little bit of a tech break for one of the players. And it's good to see that we're seeing that kind of comeback being pulled from DGenZ. Now started to pick up through those rounds, and I liked the play of having that jet down long. Even though we didn't see her really come into any action, you're looking down 2 major sections of the map. You've got C long shot down, so if anyone tries to rotate from there, they're not going to get to the A side to fight. Well, as you as a jet, you can tailwind. You've got the movement speed to try and get closer to the A site. In the end, we haven't seen a B side hit now that I think about it. I was going to say you could have the jet to look down B, but everyone's just like, what's the B side? This is standard CSGO Valorant. We don't have a 3rd side. Yeah,
site A, site C. Wait, why did we name it C? I don't know why we named it C. There's 2 sites. This is what this is, right? Yeah, no, it looks so. As far as the reason for the pause here, folks, it looks like we've got Aleto who is spiking up to about 400 ping at the moment. So just gonna wait for his latency issues to settle down a wee bit before we jump back into the action. As far as the setup here, we've got Finality looking really solid in terms of their ult economy in particular. We've got Pendulum, Mythical, and Aletto all with the ults ready. Captain Max only one off, and Zyfex already halfway to the Killjoy ult as well. So this is looking pretty good. Aletto does look like he's DC'd for a moment, so potentially just trying to reconnect and see if that solves any of the issues that he's been having there. But
as you mentioned, that ult economy is looking wonderful for Finality, and with those ultimates too, you've got the Brimstone ult, you have the Reyna ult, you have the defense, you have the offense, and you have the Asher in the middle who's going to be able to get you onto these sites, and that's going to be very strong on this map because they don't really have, or at least they don't really have the zoning presence you want in a team. You've got some great initiation onto sites with the Reyna, and your Jet, you've got some some site lockdown coming from your Brim, but being able to completely nullify your movements. And with how tactical we've been seeing Finality over and over again, we could probably see, I reckon, a crazy play where they're going to fake sound effect one way, throw down the Astral Wall, and then just run a completely different way and catch an open free site on Finality. And I don't know what DGenZ can really do about that.
Yeah, it's just it's as far as Finality's sort of the difference coming into this map. Yeah, it's a big part of it is just that tempo and just stepping it up and playing really aggressive into what DGenZ have been trying to do in terms of this defensive setups. And it's been working out wonderfully for them so far in this match, D-Swell.
And I don't want to say this, but I want to see a best of 3. you know, as casters, you're supposed to be impartial. You never hope for anyone or anything to win, but I always hope for more Valorant. You can never say no to a match 3 between two teams that have just been playing so well against each other.
Yeah, I mean, as far as from, again, what we've seen from Finality so far this map, it looks like it could be on track for that to happen, certainly here. As we'll see now, still waiting on as far as still waiting on a letter at the moment. Going to be a wee bit longer. We're not sure entirely what this situation is, but as soon as we know, we will be jumping back into the action here, folks.
So, while that's happening, I might throw it to just a little bit of an intermission because we're not too sure how long it goes. Then we'll be straight back into the action. So stick around as we jump in.
Oh, he's reconnected. This is ping set.
Am I safe for walking out on us? Oh, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Oh, luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to life. Tonight I feel like waking up. Tonight I feel like waking up. Here we stand and hover on the edge. We're just a drop in time. I feel like gave you every breath I had. Even forgave your crimes. I open my eyes to what I feel like waking to a
Ladies and gentlemen, just update, we're still having some tech issues. This is allowed within the Valorant rule set, or our Oceanic tournaments. So hopefully we'll get these sorted very shortly. We'll be back with you. Stick in there, stick with the music, and enjoy yourselves there in chat. Oh, actually, we're back. We're coming back. Ignore me. Music's off. We're back in game.
Let's get back into it, D-Swell. Let's get this rolling, buddy. And back into the game we go. So, just at the start of this 9th round here, we'll have just Finality looking passive as far as just the beginning of the round goes, seeing if once again they can catch any early aggression coming out from the side of DGenZ.
Levi scared me a little bit there. He was facing in a little bit of an awkward position with the operator standing out in the open, but luckily enough, he's not going to be punished as he now holds the angle in a little bit more of a comfortable position. And Finality, they're taking their time. Mythical's finding a little bit of information, sees some of this utility on the ground, and Omen, he's trying to find something. He sees nothing. Though he won't get anything with it, but Mythical, he sees it all. He sees it open side, he finds himself a kill and he gets on out of there. He's got the Empress available if he wishes to use it. He doesn't find the final few shots, but he does now have a full round of ammo in his weapon as now Finality storm the site.
Moving on to the side, it's going to be Captain Max who catches the ult on a long, and now it's going to be the full push through. Hisoka does get the res here onto Potty Rap, and with the wall coming through, Pendulum and Mythical and Zed being caught out there is now very bad for the side of Finality. Captain Max does manage to get those 2 kills, so we'll be training back a wee bit at the very least. We've got Zyphex who goes down to weak source by picks up Potty Rap, and Captain Max in the end will go down to Hisoka, so it will be this DGenZ picking up the round win here on this 9th round, and a crucial one at that for DGenZ in particular.
Hisoka clipped the wings of Captain Max there. Captain Max went up and unfortunately shot a beautiful silhouette out. I mean, it was A-grade material there. Bob Ross couldn't have done better with knives, even if he tried. And Hisoka will take that down and continues to lead the way for his team, continuing to rally DGenZ to come back into this, and it's 6-3. That break, it kind of ruined the momentum of Finality a little bit there, but they still have plenty of weapons. They can fight the next 2 rounds even if they do lose them, so we'll see what they can pull out here.
It's going to be a quick early peek from Levi, just peeks out and we'll pop back in. Just the one quick one. Nobody there, doesn't catch anything, so just come here instead. Here's the shots on C long here, so we'll have information that there is at least one player down in that position, but it is just as we can see here, a full spread across the map. No big aggression as of yet, but now we'll see the breach pushing forward in towards garage here, and Levi holding up very close with the operator.
Oh, he gets flashed. Beautiful utility, and they punish him. There's not much you can do there. And now they storm. We got Hisoka. He's holding, waiting for some support. Come and help him out. And Mythical, he suspects something's fishy up. He's waiting for that smoke to go down. He's keeping an eye on the lurk from behind him and gets himself a beautiful kill. Heals up. He hears the movement. He sees the head. Can he pop it though? Yes, he can. He gets a lovely chest of Hisoka. Now there's just one lonely potty wrapper left. Gets flashed and trying to spray. He actually somehow manages to get a running headshot. We can't find a second, but a beautiful round there from Finality.
Yeah, I don't think that momentum really went anywhere in the end. So
Yeah,
still,
they showed me good.
still managing to pick up that round, and now again, it's going to look a bit more dire for the side of DGenZ. So there was a few buys that came through in that last round just to make up the economy, and that is kicking them now. It's going to be pistols for Potty Red, Levi, and Hisoka, looking like it will be coming forward into this round. Hisoka might buy up to a shotgun here. We'll see what happens there. Weak Sauce with the Bucky will potentially creep down this A long position, A short position again, alongside Potty Rap as well. Actually, this is very interesting. 3 down, A short on the defensive side. God, Zyfex is going to run in here, and he's going to see the turret and get taken now by Hisoka. Pendulum will kill Potty Rat, but Levi will get 2 onto Mythical and Zed and Captain Max over an A-Long as well. So a very quick push out from Finality and very quickly punished by the Jet and
What a
the Sage on the
beautiful
defending
round.
side.
Wow. I mean, they held short. Weak Sauce probably shot more shots of the Bucky I've seen in my life. And then Great Sage Wall allows them to secure a weapon. And now they've got this locked down. The bomb is down here in sewers. And they can't do much about it. We're going to have to see Pendulum pull a rabbit out of his hat here.
Certainly so. We've got Weak Sauce who is just holding tight on the bomb. We've got the star that's down here as well. We'll have to drop into range of that. Pendulum not going to activate it though. It's just gonna have a wee look around and won't spot him at all. We'll use the conch here on his
30
secondary
seconds
star.
left.
We'll catch Weak Sauce but doesn't get the push onto him, and
remaining.
we'll push out on the slow. Catches Weak Sauce out in the end, but won't be able to catch the full ace. Hisoka strong
round
with
for
the
the
Phantom at the very end, and clutching the round for the defensive side.
That became so much closer than what was expected. Pendulum, they're almost pulling out the 5k showing. This Astra player is phenomenal. Using great utility there. Concussions, smokes, black holes. We saw it all that round in multiple locations, and got himself a 4k, almost picked up 5, and B-site. Boy, it still hasn't been found.
It's now going to be the last round of the half now. Finality. Oh, Mythical and Zed just walking out into mid there. Weak Sauce also likewise showing a bit of aggression. Will catch that kill out. So it's right off the bat. It's going to be a 4v5 for the attacking side, and potentially a bit of a swing back in momentum again for the side of DGenZ.
Levi's got the operator holding long here. The turret goes on down. He's going to reveal his location. And this is just going to say, nope, see is locked down. Find yourselves another target. And Levi's instantly rotates. Oh, no, he decides to stay on side. I almost thought that was 300 IQ play there. You know, you scare your opponents, you relocate to another area, and it looks like they still want to try and find something here. In mid, Pendulum's able to get the spray through the smoke and finds himself one. And now, Sage, Hisoka, all alone, is going to just dodge the rolling thunder. They don't check the corner. He gets 3 out of nowhere. Now it is all up to Captain Max.
Yikes.
Yeah, gets the first kill into Osakai, but it's still got a lot to go here. We've got Levi
30
creeping
seconds
around into main with the operator. Hasn't had as much impact to this map as the last, that's for sure. But still, a formidable force to run into regardless, based on that past performance. Now,
Planted.
Captain Max will get the plant off here. Potty Rap will invest the Killjoy ult
Enemy remaining.
to try and take him out, and it is going to be Captain Max getting the kill onto Levi with the ultimate out in his hands. Now, he's going to retreat down a C-long where he can see the spike. Going to be a quick tap to start off. And the updraft dropped out with the knives. Gets the kill onto Potty Rap at the very end there as well. That is going to be 8-4 for the side of Finality. A fantastic 1v3 clutch in the end there from Captain Max.
The Angel rains down her supreme firepower from the skies. Captain Max. I doubted him. And call me a non-believer, but I am now a believer of Captain Max and these daggers being able to pull that one out, and now they're looking comfortable. 8-4. That's what you want from your attackers half. You can't ask for much more than that, and they've shown, they're back in this fight, they're back in this match, and they're easily taking this couple of rounds. How do you slow them down? How do you stop them?
Yeah, flipped the scoreline entirely coming into this map. Of course, coming out 8. It was 4-8 on their attacking side on Ascent, so definitely looking much better here on Haven. So, despite it being not being their map pick as well. Now it'll be a very quick push out onto A here, it seems, from DGenZ. Levi picking up their first kill onto Zyphex. Potty Rap will try to just walk into A main there, and Pendulum with the shorty gets 2 kills. That's a one-shot with both shots. That was crazy.
Now he's defending the spike. It's so hard right now. Now they're kind of out of position. Levi's all alone. He gets one. He can't find the second one. Lack of health. And now it's 1 versus 1. Both very helpful. Weak Source has the spike, however. So Captain Max has to go on the hunt. It is up to him to how he wants to try and play this. And he sees nothing. He sees no one. And he's going to hold it out. He needs to wait for that spike plant. Weak Source is going to go play comfortable. Going to go play a default plant over at C site. But where will he set up? He's got one smoke with another one coming off in 20 seconds.
Yeah, Captain Max, spotting that the spike isn't here, knows that it's likely that Weak Source is just taken off. We'll now be pushing up C long, so we'll see if he can catch a timing onto Weak Source here, who is looks to be looking into Garage, or is standing behind the box on the side rather. Oh, he does catch the timing. In fact, Weak Source looking entirely the wrong way as Captain Max runs out of C long, catches that headshot, and that is going to be another round on the trot for Finality.
It's looking tough at the moment for DGenZ. They have Hisoko who's playing out of his mind at the moment. The rest of the team are struggling to find those kills when they're most crucial. Their utility is not quite locking down these sites to get them on as quick as possible. They've fallen into the trap of going up against Mythical's tactical approach. What do they do here? Do they kind of go back to what they did on Ascent, where they got really aggressive and pulled the game into their own tempo? Or do they try and play into the other hands of their opponents, play with their minds, and then throw them off their game by kind of being too Finality? Because we also saw a little bit too Finality in Ascent that cost them a few rounds.
Yes, certainly so. It looks, at least in the early stages of this round, to be a push towards the A side. Weak Source with the Frenzy is going to walk into Mythical NZ with the Spectre at the very bottom of the ramp here. Very lucky to get out of that one. It does, however, lose his teammate Osakai, who was pushing alongside him. We'll now get the plant coming out here onto B site. However, the spike planter will go down. Levi getting the 1 kill there, trading out onto Pendulum, but it's not enough to get the spike down. And now we've got 3 players already on this B site, and Captain Max ready with the flank from Garage onto Weak Source here.
There's not much hope for poor Weak Source right now. He's got low health, he's got no information, and unfortunately he's got no life left to his name. So that will be a 10th round going in favor of Finality. 2 rounds in this half, and we're going to see our first full buy. If we do not see DGenZ pick up a round win here if they're full buy, I don't want to say it, but I think this map could be over in favor of Finality.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's we've just got Finality again coming in with the Spectres from the last round. Pendulum, the only player to go down, will come in with the light armor and the Sheriff. Just trying to keep the economy similar across the board so that they can buy into the next round. But yeah, if DGenZ lose this one, it's looking very dire for their chances in this map, and it'll look like it'll be going through to it'll be Bind is our 3rd map.
Ooh, beautiful shot there from Potty, and that's the start you want. Get the opening frag in the match against a very strong opponent. Levi even gets a turnaround kill over at Long. They're 5 versus 3 at the moment. This is their opportunity. This is their time to claw back into this game with this great mechanical abilities. These one-on-ones is what they need to continue to keep showing us. And now they're onto the side. The stage wall goes up, walking out with Asake on the left side. They clear. No one is there. We have Aleto. He's got 8 hit points. Ooh, if he can do this, it could be crazy. But he's firing into nothing. And Asake comes on through, just says a little how do you do, and gets a second one to his name shortly after. So beautiful round from Finality. Oh, sorry, not Finality. DGenZ.
Yeah, DGenZ definitely picking that one up very smoothly. And was that a flawless there in the end?
It definitely was.
Yeah, flawless in the end. So they keep all the guns in hand as well. The economy looking fantastic now coming forward out of this round. Definitely the pivot that DGenZ need, but they need to continue to keep this ball rolling. They need to capitalize on this advantage that they now have and run forward with reckless abandon into Finality.
We're going to see another kind of push through mid here. We're starting to see this map utilized a little bit more here with DGenZ on the offense as they start to clear themselves up B. But there's a lot of information being taken by Finality. No one's up here fast. They hear some footsteps and a few shots. Mythical knows something's going on here, and he peeks around the corner. He gets one. He lost his teammate, however, so it is a nice 1-for-1 trade. He gets the leer out, but he's unable to find that trade. He cannot find the kill, but his teammate finds a kill on the back lines. Pendulum is able to hold strong, hold fast on B side. Did he see that rotation across onto the side? He might not have, so he might get caught off by Levi here because he did not see the pull. He was a little bit too late, and he gets killed. Levi in great position, great time, and now they're on A.
Yeah, Aleto is here to potentially get a timing onto Levi. We have Captain Max who has been playing on the C side this whole time. Oh, that is an unlucky timing there from Aleto. Just peeking around the back of these sides, seeing if there was someone there. And Captain Max, who was running through spawn, was heard by Levi as well. So they do have information on where he is now. The bleed used against him here, and it's looking pretty rough for Captain Max to do anything in this round. Levi will pick up his 3rd kill in the round, and that is going to be 6-10 now coming out for DGenZ.
They're utilizing this map. They're playing these angles, and they got a little bit lucky with some of the timings there. I mean, the crossover into the B site. Levy, because he played aggressive, he didn't wait around. He didn't wait for that angle. He got aggressive. He wanted to clear the side out. Got him that kill on an unsuspecting opponent. And now we're going to see a little bit of an unorthodox play here. They're stacking B and mid here. And I love it. I love unorthodox. Give me more.
Yeah, they're just all running out. They're trying to take some sort of space here, but everybody's run onto C in the meantime. So this is a bit of a ring around the rosy here from the defending side, and they'll now be funneling into Garage to try and take back what space they have left. The interesting defenders, however, are going to be Mythical NZ and Captain Max down here in C Long, who will both go down in the hands of Levi. That is fantastic stuff from the attacking jet.
Levi's not done yet. He gets his 4th. He wants that ace. He's gonna hunt for it. He sees it. He cannot get the spray. Astra's like, I'm out of here. I cannot give you this ace. He comes around the corner, gets a beautiful headshot. What is this? He's still alive. He's on the run. He's on the hunt. He's a fugitive with a sheriff in tow. So this is a little bit of a vigilante action here with Pendulum. He sees the jet again. He's like, nope, you're not having it. I'm out. I'm done for this. Come after me if you're going to work for it. He gets another headshot. My God. Levi gets the ace for the round, but Pendulum showcasing the hacks. VAC ban this man.
Oh, a bit falling apart a little bit towards the end of that round. A bit manic to say the least. Yeah, just the managing to get the 3 kills with the sheriff there. Pendulum almost, definitely clawing back a lot of economical advantage as far as that's concerned. But yeah, in the end, Levi getting the ace and getting clipped by the very edge of the spike blast at the end of the round as well to lose his life at the end of the 5k. The fantastic stuff there from DGenZ, and now this is going to be again just an increase in tempo as they start running out onto A side. Osakai getting the first kill onto Zyphex down, holding aggressive on A, and Mythical NZ at the top of the ramp as well will also fall. So this is looking very good now for the side of DGenZ, and a massive swing back in momentum, D-Swole. If this is going to, this looks like it could very well be 4 rounds on the trot now.
Weak Sauce is on the hunt. He's coming up from behind from the lurk. They might not be suspecting this, especially with this high tempo if they need to storm this site. Weak Sauce is playing. He's biding his time, and this is the exact right thing you need to do. And once he hears that initiation going, he needs to start making his way onto site, which is starting to happen. They're starting to execute. The Astra's trying to get as much utility down on site as possible. Captain Max goes up in the air, he gets one. It's instantly traded out. Weak Sauce finds a kill in the end. Asake finds a kill in the middle, and it's over. It's done. They executed, and the execution just got shut down. It's as easy as 1, 2, and 3.
Another almost flawless victory there for the side of DGenZ, and now they've got ults ready across the board. Captain Max did use the ult last round, but otherwise Finality is also in the same sort of predicament, but it's going to be a big difference when it comes to the actual gun economy. It's going to be sheriffs across the board for Finality, light armor spread out sparsely across their team members as well, whereas DGenZ carrying forward those guns once again. It's going to be a full rifle round, so we'll see a little bit of an interesting ploy again from Finality on this pistol round, where they've all run up A long, but it's going to be a full B initiation, and Hisoka is going to be the first person to take out a kill onto a Leto.
Oh, they're in the firing squad at the moment here. Finality. They've been run out. They've been killed. Polyrap is trying to spam through the wall to find Cephix, but Cephix cannot escape the collapse of the rest of DGenZ, and it was a little difficult to watch. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. They were just all there, lined up, ready for the spray down. Found the kill, but in the end, it was an eco round. So no big loss. Take it on the chin. Keep your head up high. You know your team's doing strong. You've still got the lead. Both teams have a lot of ultimates to be used. This is going to be an intense round.
Yeah, they're gonna need to win this one if they want to keep that lead. However, Finality now looking to be in a dire straits. And again, like this is 1-0 series so far. So DGenZ managing to take Finality's map, their first map pick, and so if DGenZ sort of complete this somewhat reverse sweep here, then that's it. The Finality is out of this game. So really going to need to make sure something works here. There will be the Potty Rap committing the Killjoy ult onto A, which will draw 3 defenders over to the side. It will only be Levi who's actually pushed on, however. And we'll now see the rest of the team running over towards C. However, no, actually. Once again, I've been faked out by the attacking side. It's going to be now a look towards mid, it looks like.
Yeah, I
Very
think
interesting posturing here from the spike carriers.
they're confusing everyone here at the moment. I mean, then looks to be a little unsure of what they want to do. They popped the lockdown. They were hoping to force a rotation to get onto C site, but they didn't really use anything. They stayed slow. They stayed patient. That patient cost them a huge ultimate. So now they have to start picking up their speed, picking up their tempo. The speed's going to go on. We have Levi in a very aggressive position. He's going to find himself one. Quickly gets on out of there before being traded out. And now he's going in, continuing to be aggressive while they've got the site going down. But Pendulum is not going to let that happen. He's going to shoot him into the back as now they start securing the headman. Speaking of back, Hisoka. He's going to find one. He doesn't have his gun out, but he should be able to get that kill as Astra's trying to set up for the rest of his team. The Rolling Thunder's being used to not much effect as Captain Max jumps down from the sky and finds himself a kill. And now they're trying to retake. Potty Rap gets one, Hisoka gets another, Levi gets a third, and they win the round again. Everyone just disappears with the one-on-ones in 3 different parts of the map, all going the way of DGenZ. Massive
ultimate investment in that round. It was 4 ults for the attacking side versus just the 2 from the side of Finality. So, you definitely want to be winning that round, and it's a great one to be winning as well. As we said before, Finality is going to be looking rough coming into this one. It is going to be, they will get the rifles into their hands, but it's going to be light armor once again on 3 of their members.
10 rounds apiece. DGenZ clawing their way back into this game here. Once again, full weaponry on both sides, but a little bit of less armor on Finality, and, well, they're starting to fall. They're starting to push in. Now they're going against the A site, but are they just going to decide to turn around and just go somewhere else? It almost looks like they're trying to play the sound cues, confuse their enemies. But they're just going to pull back, play a little bit of Finality's game, play it slow, play it to their own tempo.
Yeah, no, it's a 4v4, of course. We've got just Levi, who has taken a bit of damage here. Will potentially get healed up by the Sage in the end, but it is even across the board so far. It just just the attacking side hanging out outside A and B entrances here. It's just sitting back in their spawn. We've got weak source who's pushed up on A long here, but nobody's testing this position. Finality are just happy to hold passive here on the sites.
Aleto, he didn't see the crossover from Ahsoka. So he might be caught off guard if they do come up that
30
close from
seconds
Ahsoka. He does see a shoulder though, so that element of surprise is gone. They do have 2 towards B though. Pendulum is going to back off a little bit. It's going to hold strong. They see the wall go up. It's going to block off 1, but they haven't blocked off a letter. They fake the plant. They can't get it down. Ahsoka wants to get in there. They're going to throw out a bit of damage, try and concuss and stun the opposing enemies. But Ahsoka is still ready. He's vulnerable. The wall goes on down, trying to lock down that site onto it, but they have pinpoint position, pinpoint accuracy. They couldn't get rid of the utility. Utility slowing down the site a little bit more. Vulnerable. He goes on in. Ahsoka storms the point. There's kills left, right, and center. Too much go on. Levi gets another kill. It's so hard. They're holding the defuse. Did they hear it? Yes, they did. They heard the second one. They're still holding. He gets the defuse. Oh my god.
That is a huge round there for Captain Max. Just yeah, fantastic play there with the Astra's Cosmic Divide. Just cutting off the whole attacking team. All four players alive on DGenZ were sitting on the wrong side of that Astra wall, and so they all having to push, and they eventually, they're pushing individually and losing players where they shouldn't have really. Like they had the setup where it all came down to that one ultimate, and that ultimate was the only one they needed to use in the end, and it won them the round. So. Fantastic stuff there from Pendulum.
Ooh, Pendulum still holding strong in the middle, but he's going to be traded out as 3 versus 4. Once again, we're going to have to see Finality play from behind. It's becoming a reoccurring theme the second half of this match here on defense, and the spike's going down. Weak Source is in a good little position just underneath the window. Going to be waiting for anyone to come out of garage, as we're going to see Hisoka's going to go clear garage, and he's going to find himself 2 juicy little pieces of meat. Going to see the jet up and running. He's going to should have seen a little bit of a reload there coming from the opponent, but it's not going to be able to find anything there as they're going to start retreating and try and get onto the site for that defense. It's 2 versus 2. They're going to start to regroup. We've got a little bit of firepower left on the Leto. The time is ticking, however. Great Lee holding them back a little bit longer as they take damage. Leto gets 1. He's got the utility out though, and it's going to be the end of him. Unfortunately, Zyphex couldn't get the kill, and with the utility out, it's going to be the 11th round going towards Finality. Oh, sorry, DGenZ.
So, Ahsoka, fantastic ability to pull out that round there. That's a big one to win. Now it is 11-11. Guns in the hands of DGenZ, guns in the hands of Finality. But if DGenZ wins this round, it is very tough for Finality, as they will have nothing to buy into the next round. Whereas if DGenZ lose this one, they still have a chance to fight back in the next round. It's looking a lot better here for DGenZ. Finality, this is the must-win round.
And we're going to see, once again, another slow-paced game coming. Hisoka being the star of the show in this half. He's looking, he's checking his corners, they're waiting to execute. They've not executed through garage yet in this half. They're just going to be holding it. They might catch their opponents off guard here. Not much information being gathered by either sides at the moment. It's going to be a little bit difficult to try and play around, but they're starting to hear some shots cause a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, a few shots sounded like from that was Captain Max just down C long, just spamming the smoke that's been placed by the attack, and he does it again and catches Weak Source down C long, just spamming through the smoke. That is so unfortunate for the attackers here. Fantastic, of course, for the side of Finality is that once again they really need this snap. Weak Source does get rezzed here, and Captain Max not able to punish, unfortunately, so it will come back to a 5v5. However, they need to
30
get
seconds
onto a site here, D-Swell. They are
Mhm.
nowhere near anything so far, and it's looking like it's going to be an A initiation, but it's going to have to be fast, it's going to have to be hard, and it's going to have to overcome Mythical and Zyphex.
The Empress has been popped. Pendulum's found himself a kill. Mythical's hiding in this corner. He gets one. He's got the Empress ready if he needs to get on out of there. He gets a second, but Hisoka runs onto the point, gets a kill, gets a plant, but he's now all alone, and it just collapses as easy as 1, 2, 3. Fantastic round from Finality there. Great opening kill as down and long you mentioned. Then the utility was used. That Sage Wall was no longer available to help defend the point, and that Sage Wall has been crucial in a lot of these defenses of the bomb. And without that down, the resurrection down, you feel comfortable, and they take the fight. They force the opponent to run fast, and it's just done.
And now Finality, of course, being able to afford into this round, it's going to be a full buy on both sides. Levi will be pulling out the operator once again on the defensive side, and it's going to be a full, on the attacking side, and it's going to be a full a C hit. Everybody just running on Levi in with the blades. He's sticking out of his jet smoke though, and Levi's going to be Captain Max, sitting on the back of the side, is going to be able to pick that one up. Potty Wrap as well, stuck in the Astro utility, will be taken out. Likewise, Weak Source does get the first kill onto the defending side. Aledo will go down here at the beginning of the plant.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Just having that arm stick out. You could see for a moment there, he thought, wait, what? Huh? Aimed up and gets himself a kill. It was a little caught off guard there, and the lockdown is ready. There's no way to shut this down. They're going to have to force themselves off the side here. Go Day play down and long, but they're going to get aggressive here. They're going to catch their opponents with the utility out. Finality though. Captain Max is showing us what he's got this half. He's got 3. He's going for the 4th. He's going for the round and the match win. Can they do it? His smoke is a little bit off the mark though. They're going to go down. They're trying to spam through that smoke. First tick is done. Weak Source is all alone. He gets 1. He gets 2. He's going for the 4th. The defuse is going, but Captain Max is holding. Captain Max secures the match and the second map win for... second map in this game, going towards Finality. We're going to a map 3, Audio Compass.
Yes, a map 3 scenario here, D-Swell. This is fantastic stuff. That was it's just so unfortunate there from Weak Source getting the kills onto the first 2. However, the spike was already half defused, and after the final tap comes through, it wasn't a fake at all. And yeah, that's it. Captain Max cleaning up the round in the end, cleaning up Haven for the side of Finality. Now it is going into the 3rd and final map. We are going to see what these teams can get done on Bind.
Exactly. So stay tuned. We'll have a map 3, the decider of this round of 32 in stage 2, open qualifiers 2 of the Valorant Oceanic Tournament. More Valorant action coming up very shortly.